Welcome, everyone. I'm Father Tim Fitzgerald, pastor of St. John and Paul Church in Altoona, and I'm pleased to welcome you and households far and wide to our online faith formation gathering this evening. This is a new venture for us as a parish and for other parishes as well in these pandemic days. We made the decision to go online with faith formation in contrast to our usual routine of gathering as households in one large group. But this is, in a sense, necessary, but we see it as a wonderful opportunity for a rich and engaging approach to faith formation. And we invite all of you to make full use of this multifaceted online gathering. We'll explore different chapters of it in the weeks and the months to come. We come to everyone, we gather everyone together for a Sunday evening or a Wednesday evening session to start with. And there will be additional online and on the web offerings and resources to utilize as well. This month's session, this evening's session, will include input from a special national presenter, and we hope to be able to do that often in this season of faith formation. So stay tuned for great things to come. Last year in the parish in faith formation that we called In the Beginning, we began the exploration of the Bible. And as you might recall, we got through a number of the month's sessions when we really highlighted the Old Testament, the Hebrew Scriptures. And in September last year, the opening session was called In the Beginning, those first words of the book of Genesis. Well, as you know, the last several months of the season were cut short. And so this year we are continuing that exploration of the Bible, this year focusing in on the New Testament, the Christian Scriptures. And this September session we are calling In the Beginning 2.0. It's where we start, and we will use the New Testament really as a tool and as a lens for us to explore the ways of faith and the call to discipleship, to follow Jesus, and the great mission to all the world that Jesus shares with us as his followers, as his living body. This year's season is called A Family of Believers, Called and Sent by Jesus. And it really captures for us the sense of the church as a family of believers, a sense of all the church called by Jesus to be his followers and to be this holy people, and all the church collectively sent on mission to all the world, called to be people of faith, not for our own benefit, but literally for the life of the world. And so that's really the lens for us as we step into this new season. In this September gathering, we will visit the Acts of the Apostles that contains some wonderful snapshots and information about those first households of Christians, the first households of believers, of disciples. And we will use the Acts of the Apostles as a lens to cast an eye on our own experience as households of believers and to see the ways that we are similar to those first households of Christians and ways that we are very different from those first households as well. So there's some of the focus of this evening's session and of all the components of this first step into this year called In the Beginning 2.0. So welcome everyone. We invite people young and old to gather together this evening so that we can share insight and prayer together. We can share the scriptures together. We can share thoughts and ideas about households of faith, and we can listen closely and learn from one another as well. So welcome. We are about to begin. We will welcome you back on a Sunday evening or a Wednesday evening every month this season, and keep an eye as well on Facebook and this parish website for additional resources of each month's focus. So with that, I'll pass the baton and we'll get started with this evening's session.